Okay, so this is continuing after round 3 for Millie and Mortimer. So we're about to start round 4, which we're going to go around the outside edge of your legs now. So those middle ones don't need to be worked again. They're just going to stay there. So the first thing we're going to decrease, and we're going to decrease over this very first stitch, which you might have a little bit of trouble getting through. I'm using the invisible decrease, which just goes up through the first loop. So there's this one. This might look like the first stitch, but that's actually the first slip stitch that's attached. So it's actually, this one is the first of the leg. And then you're just going to decrease from those two. And then you single crochet into the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll increase 1 out here, so 2 in the same. You're going to single crochet into the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to decrease again. So we're going up through that first one. And then again, this might look like the next stitch, but this is actually the last of the slip stitch connections. So we've got those 2 from the increase here on the middle. So you're going to actually decrease with one of those up through. And then there's your decrease. And then that repeats around. So it's from one of the middle increases to the first stitch of the leg is a decrease. Then you're going to have 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you do an increase on the outside. And then another 5. And then a decrease from that last one on the leg, and then the one in the middle. So each of your legs, had 16 stitches originally. We used 3 of them to slip stitch to round 2. So you have 13 on each leg that wasn't worked. You're using 1 of them at the beginning to decrease with that middle section. And then you've got 5 we're increasing in 1, and then another 5, and then you'll use 1 to decrease at the end. So that's your 13 from each leg, and then you've got those 2 from the centers. Right. So this was leg 3. And then again, another decrease from there to there. So what this does is just kind of shapes the belly so that the legs become all attached around, and you're getting a little bit of extra around the outside. Okay, so here just this last decrease to the last stitch all around. Okay, and then a slip stitch to the first one to join. And then pull tight. So there you've gone around the outside once, and then you'll just continue going around those outside pieces. So these are all my tails from the legs. And what I usually do is just kind of tuck them into their leg. And then it kind of gives them some stuffing, and I don't have to weave them in. So there you go. Hope that helps, and you can figure out the rest from there.